Hello everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia. So, just picking up where I left off last time. We saw the maps, got some exposition, fun stuff. Now it's time to move on to the tabulae. Maps. Ah! I'm dead now, aren't I? Yep. How do you get boulders like that in a house? Let's hit J. Notes. Daniel's note to self. 19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask you how much you remember. I don't know if there were any... Oh, wait, no. This is from before. Diaries. Nope. Mementos. There we go. Let's find a new way out of this area. Back. Let's light that. And that. My sanity is not doing too hot. Let's see. Slight headache. Better than I expected. Book. In the box. Note. Oh. Oh. What's going on?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So there's that. Now to find a way out of here. I see that there's a bit of a hole in the wall over there, so I'll bet I can take this rock and smash it with a hammer. Hey!
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So there's that. Ooh, oil. So there are all of these books around that I'm gonna have to pull out in a particular way. Gotta get the note. Altstadt and Brennenburg. Castle, 1801. That was an awkward pause. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, the Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountain dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War, which wasn't actually 30 years. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, a well-known erudite, visited Aldenstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the past kingdoms. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble, some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Aldenstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Aldenstadt, and like most of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with great leaders of his country. Well, my accent is all over the place on that. I apologize if I offended anybody. Alright, so we're trying to get behind there, and then the monster comes. Pull one. I know what's about to happen. I'll just hang out in here. Am I dead yet, Jim? Hello? Hello? I really don't wanna. Maybe I will bring back kind words, Kyle. I need moral support. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. Because I forgot to start the timer. I don't know how deep in this episode I am. And, I don't think I can do this one alone. In the dark. So, yeah, I'm stopping. Bye.